Hi friends! I am so excited you're here today because I will be talking about all the books I want to read in April, and very exciting stuff happening in April. You guys probably already know I'm a co-host for Old School April. I am on Team Parrots. If you guys don't know what Old School April is, I will leave the creator, the Queen of Corn's video in the description box down below. Kelsi from Slime and Slashers. She's put a lot of work in this and it's going to be so much fun, and all of the prompts can apply for many genres of books, and you don't just have to read vintage books either. There's also like a watch-a-thon prompts as well, and activity prompts. So there's lots of ways to earn points, but in all honesty, it's going to be just like for funsies, you know? It's not like a competitive thing. The competitiveness is there, but it's like for fun. And yeah, there's going to be reading sprints. There's going to be watch parties on the Discord. It is going to be a blast. I'm so excited. I had so much fun last year being a co-host, and I'm just so excited. Kelsi asked me again to be a co-host, and also there's an Instagram contest. Well, it's not really a contest either, but there's Instagram prompts for every day in April through Six Sad April, our friend April at Apples and Alchemy's Instagram, and I will link her Instagram down below. She is awesome. She is super nice, and yeah, if you guys want to participate over there as well, you can. So many ways to participate: Discord, YouTube, and Instagram. We really live in the future, right? So I'm so excited. This TBR is ridiculous. It is so insane. I'm even thinking I will get to all of these books because you guys know I've been very busy lately with a new job, and unfortunately at that job they don't let me listen to audiobooks. I might be able to read physically, possibly towards the end of April. I'm hoping I will be so skilled I can read in downtime, but I don't know. We'll have to see. So getting right into it, my book club pick for April will fit some prompts for Old School April, and that is Gila by Catherine Pettit. I'm always saying the last name wrong. It's also written under Liz Simmons, this book, but if you go to search for the ebook, search for the Catherine name and audiobook. I got the ebook really cheap. I think it was $3, and it's very short. It's a novella. It's my book club. It's creature feature. It is going to be a lot of fun. And this is also my friend Andrew's pick, who is also a co-host, and we did recommendations, and this is one of his recommendations. And the next book I want to read in April is Skin by Kathy Koja. Love the cipher by this author, so I'm very excited for this one. And I read the synopsis today, and I am so excited for it. This is about artist, which the cipher is about artist and art and making art and the process of art and the horror that comes with it. This is about a particular a group of artists that decide to make art with human flesh. Question mark. I'm so for it. And I do know what prompt I'm using this one for. It's larger than life. It is over 300 pages. I don't know all the prompts yet. I know some. But this is also my friend Amy's book club pick, and she is on Team Purple Parrot. She's a co-host as well. I don't know why I said it so aggressively. But yeah, so I'm so excited to read this one for the readathon, Dark Hearts Book Club, all the jazz, and also it being a Kathy Koja book. I just know I have a feeling I am really gonna like it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm doing it. I'm just gonna pull out this stack of books. So I'm not gonna be playing my Ouija game this month because I pulled a lot of these books off of my TBR card, and I was just like, whatever. I pulled off like 6 or 7 books, so I'm just going with it. So along with Gila, I have the back. I have the props. I do have picked out on the back. My other 24 and 24 book this month I'm going to try to get to is this Beauty Wait and See by Ruby Jean Jensen. And for this prompt is retro vintage, read a book published before 2005. This was published in 1986 and it just has such an awesome cover. I love when they do skeleton covers, but they decide to keep the eyeballs in. I think that's a choice there, and I love it. Also for this prompt, I want to get to I Know What You Did Last Summer by Lewis Duncan. I actually attempted to read this like forever ago, and I softy enoughed it for forever ago, but I read Down a Dark Hall I think last year, and I really liked it, so I'm gonna give this one another chance and see if I like it. This is like a YA slasher horror book. This is probably more of a mystery book, but Lewis Duncan is known to write like more supernatural books, so I'm gonna see how this one is. And then what is Old School April without Goosebump books? I don't know. That is just a thought I don't want to think. So I pulled off a bunch of Goosebump books that I want to get to. I have not read these since I was a child. So I'm so excited to revisit them. And there is a prompt called Time Warp, set in 80s or 90s, set in the 90s, or has like that nostalgic vibe to it, retro vibe. So yeah, Say Cheese and Die. I'm excited to revisit this one. The Girl Who Cried Monster, and Stay Out of the Basement, which I actually really like. The TV show episode of Stay Out of the Basement is like one of my favorite Goosebumps episode, other than the Slappy episodes, of course, right? And then The Barking Ghost. I remember this cover actually scared me when I was a kid. This was like the scariest cover to me for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because I always had dogs growing up, and I was like, I couldn't imagine my dog having glowing red eyes. Like, that's terrifying to me. And then Let's Get Invisible. I am very excited to revisit these. And yeah, just get this nostalgic vibes going. I don't know. That's not a song. Also, all of these will count, all the physical books will count towards Read What You Own challenge, which I am still doing. It feels like I've been doing that for literally ever. But the next books I want to get to are off my TBR card, and which so kindly sent to me by Kit I always want to say Kit that's their Instagram handle. Christopher Robertson, the author of The Cotton Candy Massacre, and I've read a lot from, I feel like I've read a lot from Christopher Robertson, but I have not read his short story collections, and these are kind of set up like Are You Afraid of the Dark, like telling a story around a campfire, and it is like, this is the first 6 episodes in book 1, The October Society, and then there's more episodes in season 2 of the October Society. It's kind of set up like a show, like Are You Afraid of the Dark, telling scary stories. I feel so bad I have not read these yet. I meant to get to it during Halloween weekend last year, and it just didn't happen. But I'm super excited for these because they are going to have those like Are You Afraid of the Dark vibes, but also like Halloween vibes, which April is halfway to Halloween. So you know I'm going to be celebrating. You know I'm going to be decorating, and yeah, I'm so excited for it. Then creepover books I found recently, well, pretty recently, at a thrift store. I'm super excited for these. I've never read them before, and I'm not sure which prompt I'm gonna fit them in, but I will find prompts for these. But yeah, I'm so excited for this. It looks so cute. Creepometer, measure your fear. Ooh, and this one is You Can't Come In Here. I'm assuming this is a vampire book, but it reminds me of like Mean Girls, like you can't sit here. It's great. It has bats on the cover. I'm very excited for it. I love these. These are like super girly but also creepy. And then this one is Truth or Dare, and we have like a little ghostly girl with her hair that kind of looks like tentacles. I love it. I'm so excited to read these. It would be fun to just read these on some sprints and like talk about it, I think, in April. So yeah, I'm so excited. And then of course I have to read book 2 in the Mina series, Mina and the Slayers. I feel bad about not getting to this sooner as well. This is by Amy McCaw, who is over here on booktube, and she's so nice and sweet, and I loved the first book, and I'm so excited to get to the second book. And for the prompt for this, I'm doing Buffy, the prompt, because Amy McCaw is a huge Buffy fan as well, and so am I. So I'm doing it for that prompt, but this would fit for like the 90s prompt. It's set in the 90s in New Orleans, so like it will fit a lot of prompts. And yeah, so Buffy prompt written by a woman, or has a protagonist that is a woman, and also neon on the cover. There's this awesome green like fake sticker like for these stickers like that were on VHSs, because it is kind of set up like as a VHS tape. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says YA VHS, and then there's actually like a price tag and stuff on the back. It's really cute, and yeah, I'm so excited to finally get to it in April. And then my last physical book I want to get to is been on my TBR card like for 1,000 years, like since the dawn of time. No, it's Night Film by Marisha Pissel. I'm probably not saying that right at all, but this is for the prompt VCR, read a book with old tech on the cover or about old tech. And this kind of looks like an old screen on here, but it is found footage. I don't think there's an audiobook for this either, because of the way it's set up. It's like you're going through, it's kind of, I don't want to say House of Leaves, because it's definitely not like that, but it's like you're finding like an email or something, and then I saw a picture of like a really old camera in here too. It's like you're looking at photos and stuff, so it's a very like interactive book, like old computers and stuff. I'm like, old computers. But yeah, I got this forever ago at my used bookstore, and even the dude was like, wow, $5. This is a good time for $5. So I'm very excited for it. I'm trying to figure out what year it was published. Can I navigate a book? Probably not. But yeah, I'm excited to get to this one for the VCR prompt. And then just some host recs I want to get to. I don't know if I'm going to get to all of these, honestly, but I will try. And the first one is Little Miss Apocalypse. I believe this is by Daniger. I forget the last name. The cover is amazing. It's a novella. It's bizarro horror. And this is Alex's recommendation, another co-host. And I'm just excited to get to it. I'm very intrigued by it. And then Helter Skelter, which is the nonfiction book about the Manson cult and murders. This is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Sagewood's channel's recommendation, and I'm very excited to get to that. And yeah, I think that is it. It feels like a lot, and then I do have even more. But these are the ones that are like top priority for me, and I'm really gonna try my best really to do it. April is also my birthday month, so I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be busy with birthday stuff, but I am looking forward to possibly hanging out with people on my birthday. You know, I actually have no idea what's happening. But anyways, that is it for my TBR. Let me know if you're participating in Old School April, or what book are you looking forward to read in April. The most looking forward to, yeah, words. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day and week. Bye!